Welcome to Fluent English Power, your space to grow confident in English. In today's lesson, we'll explore how to talk about your feelings in English. Happy, sad, excited, nervous, all the emotions that make us human. Let's learn to express them clearly and confidently. I'm so glad you're here with me today. In this video, we're going to talk about something that connects every one of us, our feelings. Yes, feelings like happiness, sadness, excitement, anger, and more. No matter where you come from or what language you speak, feelings are a part of your daily life. But learning how to express those feelings in English, that's a powerful step in your journey to fluency. Before we dive in, I have a small request. If you're enjoying these videos, please support the channel by clicking that like button, sharing this with your friends who are also learning English, and subscribing to Fluent English Power if you haven't already. Your support helps me bring more helpful lessons like this one, and I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What feelings do you find hardest to express in English? Let me know. Now, let's begin with why it's so important to talk about our emotions. You see, many people feel nervous or uncomfortable sharing how they truly feel, even in their own language. But when we talk about our feelings openly, it helps us become emotionally strong. It also improves our relationships with other people. Think about it if you're feeling very happy and you say, "I feel so happy today." The person next to you can share in that happiness. And if you're feeling down and say, "I'm feeling a little sad today," maybe a friend will respond, "I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk?" And just like that, you build trust and connection. Talking about your feelings is not only good for your relationships, but also for your mental health. Holding everything inside can make you feel heavy and confused. But when you speak your emotions out loud, you release that pressure. It's like opening a window to let some fresh air into your heart. And the best part? Expressing your emotions helps people understand you better. Whether you're talking to friends, family, classmates, or coworkers, being able to explain how you feel makes communication smoother and more meaningful. At Fluent English Power, we believe learning to express yourself in English is about more than grammar and vocabulary. It's about learning to connect. And today, we'll make that connection stronger by helping you learn some of the most common and useful feeling words in English, starting with simple ones like happy, sad, angry, and tired. These are words you'll use all the time, and once you're confident using them, we'll explore deeper and more specific emotions to help you sound natural and clear when you speak. One of the best ways to truly connect with someone is to ask about how they feel. And in English, there are some beautiful ways to do that. Instead of just asking, "How are you?" which is very common, you can go a little deeper. You might ask, "How are you really feeling?" This question shows that you genuinely care and want an honest answer. If someone looks a little sad, you could softly say, "Do you want to talk about it?" This gives them a gentle chance to open up, without any pressure. It's like leaving the door open for conversation. Another thoughtful phrase is something on your mind? This is great when someone seems worried or lost in thought. It shows you've noticed them and are offering support without being too direct. When someone does share their feelings with you, how you respond is just as important. You want to be kind and show understanding. This is what we call empathy, the ability to understand and share someone else's feelings. For example, if someone says they are feeling sad, you can respond with, "That must be really hard." This sentence shows that you recognize their pain, even if you haven't been through it yourself. Another comforting phrase is, I understand how you feel. Even if your situation was different, it tells them they're not alone. One of the most powerful things you can say is, I'm here for you. These simple words can mean the world to someone who is struggling. And don't forget to say, thanks for sharing that with me. Opening up isn't always easy, so appreciating their trust builds stronger, kinder connections. Now, let's take these new expressions and apply them to real-life situations. Imagine you had a terrible day at work. Maybe nothing went right. You could say, I'm feeling really tired and a little frustrated today. My computer was acting up and I had way too many meetings. This paints a clear emotional picture. Or you could say, I feel overwhelmed from all the tasks I had to do. These kinds of honest emotional descriptions help others understand you better. Now, imagine something exciting, like going on a trip. You might say, I'm so excited for my vacation next week. Or, I'm on cloud 9 about the concert tomorrow. Both of these phrases show strong, joyful emotions in different ways. But what about moments that are painful? Maybe you just went through a breakup or a personal disappointment. It's tough, but expressing it helps. You can say, I'm really sad about the breakup. It broke my heart. Or if something you worked hard on didn't succeed, you could say, I'm very disappointed the project didn't work out. These examples show how emotional language makes your English feel more real and personal. Sometimes, emotions come up in the workplace too, and they can be tricky to express professionally. For example, if you're exhausted and mentally tired, instead of saying, I'm done, you can say, I'm feeling a bit burned out. This means you've been working hard for too long and you need a break. Another helpful phrase is, I need a mental break. This shows that you need time to rest your mind, even if just for a short while. These phrases are polite and professional, but they also help protect your well-being. They're great to use when speaking to a colleague, manager, or even in an email. It's also important to know that not all cultures talk about feelings the same way. In some cultures, sharing emotions openly might be uncommon, while in others it's considered healthy and normal. English, especially in countries like the US, Canada, or the UK, tends to be more open when it comes to emotions. Expressing how you feel is often seen as honest, respectful, and even strong. So when you learn English, you're also learning a bit about the culture, and this can help you communicate better with people from around the world. Before we end, let me give you a few powerful tips to grow your emotional vocabulary in English. First, try keeping a feelings journal. Every day, write 1 or 2 sentences about how you felt and why. For example, today I felt proud because I helped my friend, or I felt nervous before my exam. This simple habit helps you practice real emotions with real words. Another great tip is to describe your day using emotional language. Instead of saying, my day was okay, try saying, my day started off a bit stressful, but I felt really happy when I finished everything. The more you practice this, the more natural it will feel to express emotions in English. And remember, learning to talk about your feelings is not only good for your English, it's good for your life. It helps you build deeper connections, stronger relationships, and a more confident version of yourself. At Fluent English Power, we're proud of you for taking this step. Keep practicing. Keep expressing yourself. And most of all, don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how real learning happens. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Fluent English Power. And in the comments, I'd love to know, how are you feeling today? Or tell me about a time when you felt really proud or super excited. I can't wait to read what you share. See you in the next video, and until then, keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep shining with Fluent English Power.